In government today, in the state of New Mexico, there's a lot of job openings. Federal government, the same way. There's a lot of the boomers are retiring, and so they're augmenting those loss of positions, if you will, with a lot of business contracting, subcontracting out to businesses, which is a good thing. I mean, it gets businesses going. It kind of streamlines the government bureaucracy a little bit by handing some of those things off that they did in-house. And so from that standpoint, it can be a very good economic engine. Typically, they're exploring. Someone mentioned to them, gee, you ought to try government contracting. You find a lot of people that will come in when the economy was down for a few years. All of a sudden, we had a lot of people coming in and looking for an opportunity to keep their business going, literally keep it afloat. And so we work with the clients from the ground up. Kind of initially, we talk a lot about, well, why are you here? Why do you, what do you do for a living? Are you really passionate about what you do? And then what kind of, how long have you been in business? Because if you haven't already been in business, you can still be a startup, but a startup you'd have to have some really unique specialty that you're offering to the government. And we explore all government. Government is federal, state, local, county, schools, prisons, you name it. The government is everywhere. And so a lot of energy is spent on the marketing research of, okay, what are the one or two agencies that are spending money for what you do, and then how do you get through those doors to market your company and yourself. So basic process of working with clients is getting which agencies would like to do business with, getting them registered in those sites. A lot of the online systems are very, well, they're just terrible. So we get them registered. We then work with training and marketing and any small business. If they're a small business, there's several certifications they may be eligible for, and we get them through that process as well. We're no cost, but it is a lot of time for a small business to spend, and we always put that caution flag out. Do you really have the time and energy and the staff to really go after the government marketplace? Because in most cases, that's going to take you over a year to get your first hit. I get a lot of those calls, and the big thing is, come on in, I'll show you how to do some market research. What is it you do? Are you passionate about what you do? Do you have a business plan? Okay, if you don't have a business plan, you better put one together, because you're going to need to figure out how you're going to pay to enter that marketplace, and it could be any marketplace. And so you're going to have to augment that business plan with time, energy, money to go after this market. And so the first thing we want to do is, okay, so you're really passionate about this, you're successfully in business, and let's start doing some market research and see if that still meets up to your expectations. What I don't want them to do is spend all this time and energy getting registered with various agencies and everything, and waste all that time. It's a major priority, particularly if there's just one or two or three people involved. The other thing I encourage them to do, and I give them contacts all the time of other clients. Go have a cup of coffee, have a chat, see if there's a way you can work together. That's it. That makes a big difference, particularly in some of the federal contracting opportunities. As a buyer, I'm reluctant to hand it to just one individual, but if this one individual has a team and legal documents forming this team on a particular project, I'm more interested because now there's more people that can support the project.